All right, so this here is marriage, situationships, dating, relationships, whatever you got going on. So if you guys are in a situation here, there's someone here who probably makes, okay, there is a masculine energy here that makes you feel bad about yourself, like they attack your self-esteem, or you always feel judged or like you're not good enough, you know. And when people do this, it says a lot more about them than it says about you, okay? So don't take it personally. Just really look at it as it's a them thing and there's shit that they need to work through, because that's all it is. And again, for some of you, it may be a sibling that does this. And for others of you, you know, it could just be that this is something that goes through your mind a lot. You know, whatever this person has said to you in the past is something that is like constantly in your head. Or maybe on social media you have people that say stupid shit, or this person was on your social media and said some toxic things to you. But communication is important, all right? Because it looks like there's a lot of emotion attached to whatever these words were, because they just keep replaying in your head. And they want you to focus on what it is that you want, instead of just kind of allowing all these random things to come into your mind and take over. All right, so focus on what it is that you're trying to get to, because when you allow your mind to go all over the place, then you're giving your attention and your energy to all of these things. So now you have a shitload of randomness that could manifest, could not manifest. You don't know what you're doing, as opposed to, I'm manifesting this, this is where my attention is, and this is what I'm creating. All right, so make sure you're paying attention to that here, because they're showing that it's like you're coming to some type of realization, or you're awakening to understanding this. And if for some of you it's trying to conceive a child, excuse me, so if you've been trying to conceive a child, then it's important for you to focus on, you know, imagine yourself being pregnant. Imagine yourself holding your baby. Not so much on the, when am I going to get pregnant? How am I going to get pregnant? Not so much that part, because that's where all the stress comes in. That's where all the anxiety comes in. That's where the resistance comes in. It's more of the happy feelings, the joy of feeling pregnant, the joy of holding your baby, hearing your baby laugh. Focus on those things, because that's how you're going to manifest that, okay? And this is a feminine energy that is feeling this right now. So if you're definitely trying to manifest, then, you know, that's what it is that you're going towards. And for others of you, you're just pregnant, you know, and that's what it is that you did manifest and you created. But whatever this is, this is a very romantic relationship, okay? So if you recently started something with someone and you just realize you're pregnant, or whatever, you're trying to become pregnant, you know, this is a sweet relationship, and they want you to put the effort into this relationship, okay? So don't feel like don't run away. Don't run away. We have fire energy, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy here. And there's a person here that doesn't like to lose control, because they are afraid of getting hurt. So this person might be really like plan everything to like the little last detail, or like really be like, oh my god, this needs to happen in this specific order, or this is how my day needs to go, or all hell breaks loose. You know, that it's not, they don't want to be controlling, it's just that's how they cope, and that's what makes them feel safe. And again, so they might be doing this with the relationship, okay? They're trying to, like, I don't want to say coerce it, but it is kind of like coercing it. They're trying to keep control of it because they don't want it to get out of hand. All right, and maybe it's things from the past that they've been through that made them feel like if they don't have like a hands-on approach to this, then shit goes left. All right, and for some of you, this is something from a past life. This could be a past life relationship that's coming up here, and there is some type of lesson that wasn't learned in regards to controlling relationships or trying to control people in relationship. There's something that either you haven't learned, you haven't figured out, but this needs to get learned in this lifetime, okay? So again, it could be from your past life, it could be this one, but these are things that haven't been learned that you need to figure out. And we have someone that is very much in their heads, and there's a lot of regret and self-pity in this situation. So when you sit here and you give yourself like this pity party, and you're always like, you're in this dark energy of everything's fucked up and oh my god, and you're overthinking and you're feeling bad for yourself, you know, you make these things grow larger and stronger. So you have to understand that the only way to get out of this is to focus on something else, because here they're showing like you're keeping yourself stuck in a place that you don't belong in. Okay, for whatever reason, you're keeping yourself stuck, and you might be rushing or trying to rush. You might be trying to rush a relationship, and maybe that's what needed to be learned. Like, you need to stop rushing things and allow things to progress naturally instead of trying to control it and let people and situations unfold the way they're meant to. But there's someone, okay, that's okay. So this person that you're dealing with, it's like they're in and out. So maybe that's why you're trying to control this situation, because it's like you're trying to contain them or trying to keep them from being in and out or going in and out. And it's like this person might feel rushed because maybe they've been wounded or they've been through something that when you get too close, it's like they get afraid and they fall back. And then when they feel comfortable enough, they come back. But that's also a form of control and manipulation. Can we just stop with the shits? Like, really just fucking be honest and kind of just let life happen? Because it'll be a lot easier than playing all these fucking mind games. Because this is excessive. This is crazy. But whatever it is, like this on and off situation here, there's again, they keep giving me travel. So there's a vacation that's coming up here for some of you. You know, wherever it is that you're growing, wherever it is that you're going. And some of you, maybe your bellies are growing and that's why that came out. But this person has an introverted energy, and you or this other individual might be very jealous. Okay, and you know, people think, oh, it's cute, they're jealous or this, you know, yeah, maybe a little bit, but it gets to the point where jealousy is not cute. Jealousy is toxic. People fucking die because somebody's jealous. So don't be so, oh, jealousy is cute, because it's not like that. That's not how this shit works. Tripianda, how are you? Yeah, so, you know, be careful who you're trusting, be careful who you're around, because, like I said, salt and sugar look the same. Don't go by what you see. What you see is one thing. Feel. What you feel is definitely going to tell you, yes, this is right, this is not right. Yes, I could trust this person. No, I can't trust this person. Because people could put on a front like, oh, I like you, I like you, I like you. And in reality, they just be hating on you the whole fucking time, and they're jealous of what you have. All right, so be careful with that. And again, I keep getting truth. So some of you may be experiencing some type of delay right now. And for some of you, this is test. This is a test that is coming about, okay? Maybe to see if you're allowing life to happen as it is, or you're still trying to coerce things, or to see if you're actually going to keep manipulating situations, or if you're going to be truthful. All right, so you have to see where you're at in these things. And, you know, it's really like a level of maturity and self-control, you know, because I always say when people act out of emotion, it's a lack of self-control. It's just like a teenage child. They just have all these feelings and then they just reckless as shit. When you become an adult, you should have a better handle on your emotions and a better way of responding to these things. And if your response naturally is to manipulate situations, that's still toxic. It's not okay. You're not being genuine or authentic in your dealings. You're still manipulating people. Oh my god, tripeando. That sounds fucking awful. That sounds bad. I don't know. I'm sick of people. I'm feeling like Thanos. Like, fuck it. Let's just get rid of half these motherfuckers. We don't need them. Make life a little bit easier. But yeah, they want you to just kind of, you know, allow it. So if this person's on and off, in and out, it's because they have their own issues and they haven't fully worked through them themselves yet. So, you know, you kind of just have to allow things to happen at a slow pace, because if you rush it, this person's gonna run for the fucking hills over and over again. And this is gonna be like a fucking lifelong thing. This person has to be comfortable and trusting in order to allow you to get that close to them. But again, there's this person, whoever the fuck this in and out person is, they love you. There's unconditional love here. There is unconditional love here with this individual. Okay, so if you're the one that feels like, you know, they regret something that they did, or okay, so there's someone that regrets going into a, they either went into another relationship or got married or whatever it was. It's like they rushed into that and they regret it, because with you they were in and out, and then they gave it their love, their heart, whatever the fuck. They went to somebody else, and now they really giving themselves a pity party. Okay, so whatever this is, you guys are at some point are going to either meet up or travel to each other, see each other, but there's no communication happening between you and this individual right now. So they want you to develop whatever it is that your skills are and work on that and figure out how to make them better. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but these things do require you to be authentic in your dealings. And I say this all day, every day. Be authentic in who the fuck you are. Hi Janine, how are you? I'm tired, but I'm good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so, you know, this person might be touchy-feely with you, or maybe they don't like doing that in public. Maybe it's just when you guys are alone. But it seems like there is some type of, somebody's protective. They're either protective over you or they're protective over this connection. But this connection you have is a very, it's not anything you've ever felt before. Okay, it's like a connection that you know from the moment that you've met, it's different. Like you guys kind of fell into each other, and it's like you've known each other for a long time type of energy, or maybe you have known them for a long time, but there is some type of protection around this. So, you know, I already know Spirit's protecting the union, but you guys, maybe this person feels very protective over you. And again, holy Jesus on everything. Let go of your control issues. Whoever this is, you have to allow life to happen the way it's meant to happen. So that means go with the flow of things, okay? Don't be like, you know what, I met you, I like you, let's get married tomorrow. Don't do that, because people have a tendency of getting scared and running the fuck away. Because I know me personally, I'll be like, whoa, let's be friends. Let's get to know each other. Let's talk a little bit. Like, I don't even know you like that. You know, allow that to happen, because people genuinely are just afraid. You know, even if you know with certainty, like, this is my person, this is what I want, this is who I want, great, awesome. Let them come to that same conclusion, except in their time frame, not in yours. Let it happen the way it's meant to happen, because people freak the fuck out. Like, seriously, freak the fuck out. Oh, Janine, I'm sorry. What's wrong with you? So, yeah, whatever this is, understand that this individual, they have a lot of affection toward you. Like I said, they have unconditional love for you, you know, and it seems like you guys have a lot of passion and emotion towards each other when you're together. And this relationship, this person will be faithful to you, or you'll be faithful to this person. You know, y'all know who you are and who's faithful, who's not faithful, but there's loyalty in this. You guys have unconditional love. So again, they keep saying it's time to relax, take a break. So you guys really need to do that. And this feminine energy, you really have to speak on what it is that you're holding in. Okay, you have to let this out, because you're not honoring your emotions. And the more you don't honor your emotions, the more heavier this shit is going to weigh on you. You need to let this shit out. Okay, and every time you feel overwhelmed or you feel like you can't do it, really just take a deep breath in and then hold it for a few seconds and then release it. You know, the more you do this, the calmer you are, you become centered and grounded, okay? And you have actually a little bit more clarity. Yes, Tripiando. So, you know, everything that you do it from a place of love. Don't just operate from a place of hostility and anger and all of these things. Just try to do your best, because that's all any of us can ever do, is just try our best. But they want you to know that your guides, your angels are with you, okay? So whatever it is that you're stressed out about, that you're worried about, that's all up in your head, allow Spirit to take it from here, okay? Because there's no point in worrying. We only have this moment. We don't have before, and we don't have fucking the future. None of that is promised to us. The only thing we have is right now. So live right now. Live in this moment. Don't live in tomorrow, next week, next year, because You might not have any of those. All right, so really stay here in the present and believe whatever this is, you are good enough. So if this person made you feel like you wasn't good enough, or they had you as a second option, or maybe you were just one of many options and they were in and out because they weren't sure about you, understand that you were the best option this person had, and they're just blind. They couldn't see that because they had all these people around them. So don't feel like you weren't good enough. You're more than good enough. It's just this person has their own shit going on and they can't see straight. But we have Virgo energy coming out here. So they want you to trust your instincts, trust your feelings, trust what it is that you have going on. You have to trust this, okay? And believe that you have what it is that you need to get through this. Don't feel like you don't, because you do, all right? And the only way you're going to know the truth of the situation is by genuinely going with your gut feeling. Okay, like I said, salt and sugar look the same. So somebody can present you with something, doesn't necessarily mean it's true. It just means that they may have manipulated you and omitted some things so that you would believe them. So really sit with yourself and your feelings, because if you ask the right questions or you speak to the right people, you will find the right answers. Okay, so that's all. That's how I'm gonna leave that one. So that's really, let me see, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, so whatever it is, like I said, this feminine energy, you know, there's just, you're going through some delays right now, but don't feel bad about it, because whatever this is, it was just things that needed to be worked through. All right, that is the feminine reading. I hope this gave you some type of clarity or some, you know, something, whatever you needed to gain out of this. Okay, and that is the last reading for today, and I will talk to you guys again soon. I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day.